Hey everybody, this is Ryan Gibbons and this is River Edge, and I am outside the River Edge Diner here in River Edge. This has been a mainstay restaurant here for decades, and families and generations have been coming here for quite a long time. They offer everything from coffee all the way up to extreme fancy desserts. So we're going to take a look inside. We're going to meet with the owner, George Sedaris, and we're going to learn a little bit about what the River Edge Diner has to offer.
Here in the River Edge Diner, beautiful River Edge. The diner's been here for a very long time. Some say pre-World War II. We can't get an exact date, but you know, it's been here a long time. Under this family since 1974. My father purchased a place when he was in his early 20s. And it's remained under the same family ownership since that. So my father did the first renovation when he added on this little dining room was like 78, a few years after he bought it. 77 or 78. 1983 was when they made the big monster. That's when they tore it down and like totally revamped and made it close to the size that it is today. 1998, they expanded again. They went back on the dining room. And 2017, we did, you know, the most recent construction, which is as it is today. We added on the patio. As far as the footprint, the structure remained the same, just the additional patio, and just kind of revamped and restructured inside. If you remember, that used to be a dining room, and now it's a bar and a pastry bar and full bar service all day, every day. You know, it's good. People come down, even they place their order to go. They'll sit at the bar and have a drink while they're waiting for it, or busy Saturday night, you know, they want to wait till it empties out a little bit. But yeah, they sit at the bar, have a drink until the family gets here or whatnot. We could seat about 100 in the new outdoor tent, you know, and then another about 40 on the traditional patio that we have, and then, like you mentioned, the 25% indoors. Popular dishes, maybe you wouldn't think of like for a diner. Obviously, the burgers and the wraps, and that goes without saying. But this diner in particular, we do a lot of like sautés, chicken franchise, chicken marsala, stuff like that. A lot more than you'd ever expect for a diner. You know, we brought in a traditional restaurant sauté man, and we have him back there, so we're able to crank out these dishes, you know, that maybe aren't your traditional diner fare, or most people wouldn't think to get at a diner. But we have so much repeat clientele given our location that we're able to do that because we see the same faces every day, and they come to know, hey, the River Edge Diner has a great salmon. Oh, try the chicken piccata. So that's something a little bit unusual. I think what happens is that once a generation, and we talked about the previous renovations that my father had undertaken in '83 and in '98. I think what happens is that once every generation, what a diner is shifts, and that can be said for many industries and whatnot. But you know, I know diners. it changes. In 1983 was when he first started with the, chicken parmesans, and you could never find that at a diner, where guys our age are like, yeah, of course you get chicken parm at the diner. And when he did that, people said he was crazy. Like, what are you doing? You don't serve chicken parm at a diner back in 83.
Right.
To now, this generation knows diners as those staple foods. So it's kind of, I think, what defines a diner changes, and you're going to see that going forward in the next decade, that all diners are going to make that jump. So we always did all our baking on the premises. We have a full bakery downstairs, which is pretty cool because we can control everything. And we have 2 pastry chefs. That did change. We used to have 1 full-time. Now we have 2 full-time pastry chefs and an apprentice of theirs. So they're cranking out a lot of stuff, changing it up. There's constantly going with seasonal, a lot of seasonal items, and of course the old staples, and then even just playing around and trying new things. Wild and crazy stuff. You see something on a movie and you say, hey, make me this, guys, and they do a great job at that. So we've been incorporating that into our food. Talking about how dining trends change, you see these crazy pancakes now that we've been doing. It's an order of pancakes with a slice of cake on top, and something that I think if you served it 10 years ago, they would have looked at you sideways. We're on Instagram and Facebook. It's at River Edge Diner. Simple. Our website, same thing, riveredgediner.com. Anything new, whether that be specials, change in hours, new menus, new anything, is always posted on there first. So I always tell people, just give us a follow on there, and you'll be up to date on all the latest. We've stepped it up on Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grubhub. So you can find us on those 3 platforms. Additionally, on our website, if you go to riveredgediner.com, there's a link. You can order directly to our kitchen. And so it's really cool because that order is going, there's no third party, there's no extra fees, there's nothing. That order goes from your mobile device or your home computer, prints straight into our kitchen. And it's kind of cool because in essence, you're communicating directly with our cooks. And you can do that for in-house dining. We have teachers that, they're on a limited or offices that they only had a 30 or 40 minute window to eat lunch. And the problem was, they said by the time we get here, order, they're rushing.
Right.
So they place the order before they ever leave the office, and it's ready. It's sitting on the table. When they walk in, boom, and they can enjoy their full lunch hour and go back. So. Yep. Also for pickup, same thing. The crazy shakes, crazy milkshakes, and the crazy pancakes and all that, those are considered specials. And then we also do a lot of dinner specials. Again, that too, we try to keep seasonal. Right now I have a butternut squash ravioli, a marinated injected pork chop, which is phenomenal. It's everybody that's eaten this has just gone nuts for it. So we do things like this to just try to keep it seasonal and keep it exciting, not just the same thing every day, because lots of times, that menu, myself included, and I wrote it.
Right.
You end up eating the same thing every day. So we do these specials. It changes every couple of weeks. That way you walk in and you say, oh, you know what? Let me try that. But social media is the best for those specials, because not only will you see the items, you'll see pictures too. Okay. So you really, get a feel for what it is.
So thanks for checking out the River Edge Diner with us. Please come visit them. You can find them on the web at riveredgediner.com or on social, Facebook or Instagram at River Edge Diner. It's always a fantastic meal, and it's always a great place where you can meet new people and catch up with some old friends. So the River Edge Diner, located here in River Edge, New Jersey. Come on down and support a local restaurant. Again, I'm Ryan Gibbons of This Is River Edge. You can find out more about River Edge at thisisriveredge.com. Have a great day.